I was literally just about to sit down and start editing this, but I just wanted to quickly put a message there and just say thank you so much to everyone that showed me so much support in my last video. It made me feel so much better about the situation, and to see that so many of you guys have been through similar things, it was just really reassuring. So thank you guys so much. I love you so much. But yeah, I'll get on with the normal video now. Okay. Hi guys, so I'm here today to do a quick review on the complexion primers that Urban Decay have just come out with. They came out with 4 primers, being the self-adjusting primer, the optical illusion primer, and 2 of the other primers which I didn't get, which was the D-Slick and the Urban Defense primer. I didn't bother getting the Urban Defense primer because I'm very bad when it comes to protecting my skin, and I'm gonna regret it when I'm older, but yes. And the D-Slick one, my skin is quite dry at the moment, and I find with D-Slicking primers they do get really lumpy, so I just left it out. But I thought I'd give you a quick review on these 2. I've now tried them both out for a full day each, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely in love with them. I didn't expect to like them this much. The self-adjusting one is actually up there with my Becca backlighting primer. That's how much I like it. I think the main thing about it that was good for me was, usually with self-adjusting primers, because they're meant to be adjusting to your skin, I find that they only seem to work on Caucasian people, and if you're brown or darker of any sort, it tends to go quite grey and it doesn't actually adjust. However, this one does. Let me show you, right? Okay. So when it first comes out, it's white. It does take a lot of rubbing in, but I have to rub in. I've put enough for like a whole face and a half. Wait for it to rub in, okay? Just wait on it, guys. Ta-da! No grey. No grey. And I don't know if you can notice, but it's actually evened out my skin tone. You can't even really see the veins on this hand as much as you can on this one now. So I absolutely love it. It's very lightweight. It is, however, silicone based, but it's not like other silicone primers that are quite heavy. I'm not a big fan of silicone based primers because they tend to be quite thick and heavy on the face, and it just adds another layer. It just makes your foundation look heavier, to me anyway. But this doesn't seem to do that, which I was really surprised about. It does give a soft focus effect, not so much pore minimizing and completely buffered skin, but it does give you a very soft focus effect. You could wear this on its own as kind of like a colourless BB cream. It does seem to even out my skin tone. It works really well on the discoloration around my mouth. It doesn't make it look grey or dark. It doesn't give it any sort of shadowy effect, which I was surprised about as well. I must say, it does come off quite matte, but the foundations that I use are all very dewy foundations. I don't really like matte foundations. Eat your food. I don't really like matte foundation because I just feel like they look heavier on the skin, but that's just my personal preference. This does give a matte finish, but once you put your foundation on top, whatever type of foundation it is, that's the effect that your skin's gonna have. I've also found with this one, I've tried it with an oil-based foundation and a water-based foundation, and I found that it doesn't, some primers seem to like have problems with certain foundations, and there's certain foundations you can't wear with certain primers because they seem to cause a lot of cracking and moving of the foundation on the face. I have not found this with this at all. This one is definitely my favourite one out of the 2. I absolutely love it. So yeah, so next is the Optical Illusion foundation by Urban Decay, and this is meant to be like the Benefit Professional. It's meant to fill out your pores and just give you like an even base on your face. I have found that it does that really nicely, and with the Benefit Professional, if I was to put it above my lip where I get the most pores, it tends to look really cakey and just really heavy. I haven't found it with this one. I'll give you an example. So as you can see, that it is quite a thick primer. It doesn't budge on the hand, but the consistency is not really as thick as the Benefit Professional primer, if that makes sense. It's much more lighter, and once it's rubbed into the skin, it kind of stays there, whereas with the Benefit Professional, I do find that it tends to move, and if you do a lot of buffing, it does tend to ball up your foundation and just cause a crap show. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but compare it to this hand that just has a non-optical illusion primer. It looks much smoother, and I can't describe it, but like the scales on my skin, it looks now like the back of my hand is like baby's skin. There's no scaly sort of texture to it, if that makes sense. It's all filled in very nicely, and no matter how much you rub it and move it around, it doesn't ball up or come off the skin. It still stays flat on the skin, which I really appreciate, because most pore filling primers, there's always an issue with that. I would say with this one though, it does give you a grey cast. However, once you put the foundation on, oh, this hair, once you put the foundation on over the top, there's no sort of grey cast, and it's the same with Flash and with pictures. This is actually the primer that I've got on today, as you can see, and there's no grey cast, and I've got some big lights. I've got 2 lights and then a ring light in front of my face, and I don't look grey, whereas usually with primers like this that leave a grey cast, it shows through the foundation with lighting. However, this is not doing this, so I was very happy about this. They both cost £23 each, and there's 28 mils of primer in here. I think there's quite a bit. I mean, I've used this both on, well, 3 full faces and 2 full faces with this primer, and it doesn't seem to be going down, so I feel like this is going to last me a very long time. I would highly recommend this primer. I'm very pleased with the primer. I'm very shocked that it came up this way. I wasn't expecting to even be making a video about this. I just wanted to test them out, but because they were so good, I thought I'd make a video and tell you guys that if you're looking for a new primer, I would definitely get this primer. Also, all my social media links will be linked down below, my Snapchat, my Instagram. Please make sure to follow me on there. I love talking to you guys on Snapchat. I know I don't always reply to my comments on YouTube because I don't really get notifications for them, so it's very hard to keep up to date with them, whereas with Snapchat, you know, it comes up on my phone, and I love talking to you guys. So please add me on Snapchat so we can chat, we can Snapchat. Yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.